Coming at you full-fledged, it's your boy Rage Man Rich with another video for y'all, man. Welcome, YouTube. In a tale of two games, the Western Conference Series, the best series, first round, unquestionably, between the Denver Nuggets and my LA Clippers is now tied after an extremely close 105-102 road win, taking home court advantage back to the Intuit Dome. Similar to game one, I'm kind of glad I didn't do reviews of each game due to the series motifs I found and I would like to connect at once. My point was, the losers of the respective contests had turnover trouble. In game one, the Clippers committed 20, giving up 29 points. In game two, the Nuggets gave up 21 points out of their 20 turnovers. See that commonality? That was pretty wild that I noticed between these two games, man. But in this game, game two, LA, similar to the game in which they won the fifth seed against the Golden State Warriors, were able to survive the early runs of Denver. The Nuggets nearly shot 44% from three. And not for nothing, position for position, they're bigger than us. We're outsized. MPJ had 12 rebounds. So that was a challenge to overcome. Saying that, while being out-rebounded by nearly 20, we got the boards that mattered. On the other end, we had 15 offensive rebounds to their 7. What can you say about that? The team leader in that category, of course, was Big Zoo, Ivica Zubac, with a 12-rebound, 16-point double-double. But it was a collective effort on defense. Out of those 20 turnovers, 13 of them were steals. 3 of them came from Chris Dunn, 3 more from Norman Powell. And, at least one steal, at least one from the entire starting 5. So they were locked in. They were locked in on the defensive end. And James Harden, he had 18 points out of 7 for 17 shooting, but added 3 rebounds and doing his thing as a floor general with 7 assists. So even bad shooting, James Harden in this series, if he gets you 20 and 7 or 20 and 8, what more can you ask for? He gonna average that. And we could have lost this game, bro. We could have lost this game because Bogdanovich, Bogey, had a donut. He had a donut. He was shooting. He got a terrible air ball. Anyway, that goes into the reason we didn't lose. Kawhi Leonard in this game put up 39 points, shooting 78% from the field, 15 of 19, dished 5 assists, grabbed 3 boards, and snagged 2 of those 13 total steals. 1 turnover compared to his 7 in game 1, in which he was also not the scoring leader in that game. And certain of his game this time around, he was scoring over Jamal Murray like nothing. Barbecue, chicken. Christian Brown, same thing. Same thing for MPJ. And Aaron Gordon, he did his best, but you can't stop Kawhi. He was scoring over them so easily. Again, we survived the early Nuggets run. Then the Claw initiated his own run in the second quarter, giving them the 3-point lead. I mean, not the 3-point lead in the second half. Into the second half, rather. And it was really a pleasure watching Leonard practically playing against himself and the clock. To the point, he shot a triple team buzzer beater to end the third. That was crazy. And it was nothing but net. And ultimately, sealing the dub, swishing a midi over Aaron Gordon. The historical aspect of this performance, though, this is the 4th time the fun guy has scored 30 points in the postseason while shooting at least 75% from the field, joining both the unquestionable top 10 players of all time, 2 of them, in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaquille O'Neal. Speaking for myself, this does not surprise me at all. Just based on the empirical data, the Terminator comes back bigger and better after every injury. He still has the 6th highest individual win percentage in NBA history. And at this very moment, he is the best player in the postseason. I don't need people who just really started watching Kawhi in Toronto or the Clippers complaining like he hasn't had a degenerative knee or degenerative knees his entire career. I don't want to be convinced that he's doing some form of injustice by fully investing in his recovery. Because I said it before, and I'll say it again. This Kobe Bryant ethos that you should leave it all on the court like you're some kind of mythical guy, and I was finna say something. But the ethos of that Kobe Bryant ethos, that only works for certain people, man. If you want to do that, by all means do that. But I don't encourage that at all. Because I'm going to give you a prime example of when that made somebody that was the final nail in a salvageable coffin, in my opinion, with Kevin Durant. If Kevin Durant should have let the Warriors just run that. He came out and he listened to the fans, bro. He let not only the fans, he let the Warriors organization pressure him into coming back. And what he do, he popped his Achilles right there on the biggest stage, bro. And while it was looking great for them, it was looking great for the Warriors. There were a couple of minutes, because that run was crazy. It was no way the Raptors was winning. No way the Raptors was winning. It was just too much to defend, bro. But, again, he came back and he wasn't ready. That's already tricky. You playing with Cavs and they didn't know what it was. Apparently they didn't know what it was, and you playing with that. Kawhi not doing that. And look at it. Look at the result. Look at the result. He come back better every time. The dribbling, the handles Kawhi, LeBron. Now LeBron be traveling, but Kawhi, LeBron, Jordan, all the elite, all the all-time great players got good handles. Now you don't got to be like a Kyrie Irving. Magic had good handles. I'm talking about guards, of course, but guards and forwards. But yeah, man, Kawhi, man, Game 3 is tonight. Into it, though. I personally think we going in 5, bro. Like Jokic, bro. That Mike Malone firing, bro. That is crazy. That at the end of the season too, is Jokic really think he finna outcoach the Clippers? Do he think he finna outcoach not only the team, his opposing team, because the assistant coach he lamed up. This is Jokic, he's a player coach. He's a point center. Do Jokic think he can outcoach? Do he really got that much of confidence that he can outcoach the Clipper team? Not only the coaching staff of Tyronn Lue, who's a former NBA champion. I mean, not a former NBA champion. I'm tripping. Damn near former. Shit, he needs to win another one. But NBA champion and has made several NBA finals, and he got a top 70 all-time great that's better than you on his team. I don't care how many MVPs the Jokic got. He is not better than Kawhi Leonard. What are you talking about? He barely made the top 75, bro. Did he make the top? Did Jokic make the top 75? I don't even know. Did he? Did Jokic make the top 75? I don't even know. But point being, man, Kawhi finna get that revenge from 2020. That 3-1 lead, that was an atrocity, bro. That was an anomaly, bro. Man, the 2020 bubble, bro. 4-month suspension. 4-month season suspension. We didn't even know that shit was coming back. But like Pat Bev said, if Bron playing, we playing. If Bron want to play, we gonna play. Out of Pat Bev's mouth. Nobody wanted to play. We was in a worldwide pandemic. The only league that was playing in wide. I'm gonna go 3-dimensional here. Because Bron had to fulfill a certain requirement. He had to fulfill something. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna go too crazy. Man. But yeah, he had to fulfill something. He had to fulfill something. He had to do something. He had to do it for Kobe. That's what I'm gonna say. Like they said, like the NBA promoter, he had to do it for Kobe. That's what I'm gonna say. But I'm digressing. Game 3 is tonight. We go see. I mean, I'm not disrespecting the Nuggets by no means, but they just getting outclassed. But like, they really could have lost game 1. But I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna go into that, man. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. I'm going long. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop. And I am out!